Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. My brothers and sisters in humanity, I greet all of you with the greeting of Islam. Peace be to you. This subject we are talking about today is really, in my view, and I think in the view of any compassionate human being, is one of the most heinous acts of cruelty ever perpetrated in human existence. And I believe that it was started, I feel, I don't have exact proof, it must have been started by someone like a jealous despot who, having seen that his prowess on the bed was waning, somehow tried or came up with the idea of controlling other people's desires. Maybe, maybe not. Coming on the stand of the Islamic faith on this, God, the Creator, says in the Quran, وَلَقَدْ كَرَّمْنَا بَنِي آدَمَ وَحَمَلْنَاهُمْ فِي الْبَرِّ وَالْبَحْرِ وَفَضَّلْنَاهُمْ عَلَى كَثِيرٍ مِّمَّنْ خَلَقْنَا تَفْضِيلًا, which means, and indeed, we have bestowed dignity on the children of Adam and carried them in land and at sea, and have preferred them over a lot of other creatures whom we have created. There is a common dignity that cuts across all the spectrum and extends to all human beings, regardless of faith, regardless of sex, regardless of color. It doesn't say that this dignity is confined to the followers of Muhammad, to whom the Quran is revealed. It is a human thing. The children of Adam, females, males, all. Anything that contravenes this dignity, which in it is Arabic root, karama, and for which karama, dignity, comes, also involves and constitutes a measure, a large measure of nobleness and honor, is a universal God-given human right. Anything or anyone who contravenes this right is coming up against the nature of things as God said it. There is also an element which has been touched by Bishop Kibler, which says that where it is coming against the creation of God as God wishes it. And it's actually Satan, Shaitan, in his challenge to God, according to the Quran, who said, I will induce the children of Adam to alter the creation of God. وَلَآمُرَنَّهُمْ فَلَا يُغَيِّرُنَّ خَلْقَ اللَّهِ. I will just induce them in such a way that they alter the creation of God. And this actually trying to change, to alter the creation of God in the most cruel and heinous way. God also says, مَا جَعَلْنَا عَلَيْكُمْ فِي الدِّينِ مِنْ حَرَجٍ. We have not put burden and hardship on you on account of faith and religion. God, the compassionate, doesn't want us to suffer. So why we seek suffering ourselves? No point. When it comes to the treatment of the female gender in Islam, which is a very controversial subject, that first makes a lot of fuss about it, I think we have to go back to the primary sources, describe it and explain it by in a better way by our Muslim guest, Professor Gamal. The Sunnah of the Prophet means the practice, the sayings of the Prophet Muhammad. He says in an authentic hadith, in an authentic statement, that if someone is blessed with 3 girls, 3 daughters, and that person, whether female or male, brings them up, raises them in a good way, educates them, feeds them, clothes them, takes good care of them, that person and myself will be like that. He pointed, with his fingers in paradise. That means the highest station in paradise will be reserved for that person. So it is, the flight ticket to paradise in a way. And if we treat our girls in such a heinous way by perpetrating this, heinous practice, the person who does this, no matter how strong their faith is, no matter how they practice their religion, no matter how much they observe the rituals of the faith, I think they are destroying their bridge to paradise by treating their girls in such a way. This practice is actually a way from the khitan, which Professor Gamal mentioned, which was being practiced in Medina and was not something that is practiced right across Arabia. Khitan is, although the hadith, the statement attributed to the Prophet, touched about that is, in dispute and described by many authorities of the tradition as weak and not binding, is actually the practice in Medina is well away, well is apart from what's being perpetrated in especially Africa, south of the Sahara, where girls from Muslim, Christian families and followers of the traditional African religions are being subjected day in, day out, year after year to this evil practice. I believe this is almost in par with tantamount to that evil practice in pre-Islamic Arabia, which was burying the little girls alive for fear of being, bringing shame to their family. This empowered it. This is a living maw'uda. The girl who is, subjected to this is like a living maw'uda. Maw'uda means the girl that was buried alive when she was little. And to say the least, in this country, for example, I have come across, such cases myself. But in one case, I also work as an interpreter for the Metropolitan Police and the courts. There was a case that was brought to, I think it was Stoke-Newington police station, where a mom was being accused to have taken her girl back to the Somali territories, and that practice was done to that girl there. Eventually, I don't know what became of the case, but here it's again in the law. And I believe the full force of the law should be brought on those who try to take their girls from here and back to, where Somali territories or wherever, and do this to them. I also believe and say that fathers should stand out and come in courage against this. Because if, a traditional mom believes that, this increases the chance of her daughter of being considered, a chaste, modest girl, then that's not the case. Fathers should, play their role to prevent this.
Thank you very
I have
much,
3 daughters, which I call, graces of God, and none of them has come